construction workers inside. This woman's husband among them. I cannot talk about it, she says. It's unspeakable. U.S. military personnel now here to help with the search. The magnitude 7.7 earthquake was felt for hundreds of miles. In China, nurses at a maternity ward were holding on to babies as the hospital shook. With an ongoing civil war inside Myanmar, international aid is only now trickling in.
It's one of the most complex emergencies on the planet. And our focus right now, getting those supplies in.
In Mandalay, families are sleeping on the streets, fearing aftershocks. While here in Bangkok, signs of life in the mountain of debris where workers remain trapped.
Janice Mackey-Freyer, thank you for that report. In the Middle East, Israel is issuing new evacuation orders as it ramps up attacks in southern Gaza. Now, the offensive comes as Palestinian families mark the end of Ramadan, the holiest month of the year in Islam. And NBC's Matt Bradley has more.
Israel's army is expanding its attacks against Hamas in Gaza, nearly 2 weeks after it resumed fighting, announcing new evacuation orders to include the entire region of Rafah in southern Gaza, its largest such order since Israel broke a 2-month-long ceasefire. It comes as Gazans celebrate one of Islam's holiest holidays. But in Gaza, prayers for Eid al-Fitr are surrounded by rubble. And according to Palestinian health officials, Israeli airstrikes often kill the most vulnerable. The Abu Sultan family, already displaced, were sheltering in their tent when missiles struck over the weekend, killing 8 family members. The children were in their holiday best. Hassan is 4 years old, and Habiba, she's 7, said Mona Al-Harani, a relative. They're dressed for Eid. They were murdered while wearing Eid clothes. Last night, Israel's cabinet approved plans to intensify the fight in Gaza. Israel's prime minister said it would increase the crushing of Hamas and create the best conditions for the release of our hostages.
I'm just going to check to see if there's any human remains in here.
As the IDF pushes deeper into southern Gaza, a grim search for the bodies of 15 aid workers were discovered there after they disappeared a week ago.
We arrived at the site where the ambulances were hit. These ambulances have been buried under sand.
The UN said 8 of them worked for the Palestinian Red Crescent and 1 was a UN staffer. In a statement, the Israeli Defense Forces said the ambulances had been advancing suspiciously toward IDF troops without headlights or emergency signals. Their movement was not coordinated in advance. The statement said